It was a cold, stormy night in the small, secluded town of Hollowbrook. Emma had just moved into her inherited family home, a massive Victorian mansion nestled deep within the woods. Her parents had passed away unexpectedly, leaving her the grand estate. As she settled in, the feeling of loneliness weighed heavily on her. Her only company was Emma had always been a skeptic when it came to the supernatural. However, the stories about Hollowbrook House, as the locals called it, had always sent shivers down her spine. They spoke of strange occurrences, mysterious shadows, and disembodied voices that echoed in the dark corners of the mansion. On her first night alone in the mansion, Emma dismissed her fears as mere superstitions. She settled into her cozy bedroom and tried to ignore the creaking sounds of the old house. Days turned into weeks, and Emma's unease only grew. She began to notice odd things, doors that opened on their own, cold spots that seemed to follow her around the house, and strange shadows that moved without explanation. At times, she would hear faint laughter. One day, while exploring the attic, Emma stumbled upon an old, dusty diary that belonged to her great-grandmother, Abigail. Abigail had written about mysterious voices, apparitions, and an overwhelming feeling that the house itself was alive with a malevolent presence. As Emma delved deeper into the diary, she realized that her great-grandmother had been conducting experiments to communicate with the spirits haunting the house. Abigail's obsession with the supernatural seemed to have consumed her, and the diary hinted at a tragic end to her life within these walls. Determined to uncover the truth, Emma decided to hold a seance in the dimly lit parlor, just as Abigail had done decades ago. She invited a group of friends to join her, hoping to find answers to the mysteries that plagued Hollowbrook House. As they gathered around a dimly lit table, Emma called out to any spirits that might be present. At first, nothing happened, but then the room grew cold and the candles flickered wildly. The group gasped in shock as a spectral figure materialized before them. It was Abigail, her great-grandmother, who had died in the very room they were sitting in. Abigail's ghost spoke of a dark secret buried within the house, a malevolent entity that had lured her into the world of the supernatural. She begged Emma to leave the house and never return, for the entity sought to claim her as its own. Determined to free herself from the malevolent entity's grasp, Emma decided to confront it head-on. Armed with knowledge from Abigail's diary and the guidance of a local medium, she embarked on a perilous journey to uncover the truth about Hollowbrook House. As she delved deeper into the mansion's history, Emma learned of a dark ritual performed by a previous owner, a cultist who had sought to harness supernatural powers. The malevolent entity had been summoned and had remained trapped within the house, growing stronger with each passing generation. With the help of the medium, Emma conducted a ritual to banish the entity once and for all. It was a harrowing battle between the living and the dead, a struggle that tested her courage and resolve. In a blinding burst of light and a deafening roar, the entity was banished from Hollowbrook House. Emma watched as the mansion slowly returned to its calm and peaceful state. With the malevolent entity gone, Hollowbrook House was no longer a place of fear and dread. Emma, having faced her deepest fears, decided to stay in the house. Determined to honor her family's legacy, She kept Abigail's diary as a reminder of the past and as a testament to her own bravery. Over time, Emma turned the mansion into a sanctuary for those seeking answers about the supernatural. She transformed it into a place of knowledge and understanding, where the living and the dead could coexist peacefully. And so, the legend of Hollowbrook House shifted from one of fear to one of hope, a testament to the power of courage and the resilience of the human spirit. In the face of the paranormal, Emma's story became a beacon of light in the world of the unknown, proving that even in the most haunted of places, there could be a path to redemption and healing.